Imagine a queen so fierce she marched into battle with one eye missing, her sword stained with Roman blood. This is Queen Amanirenas of Kush, the warrior who humbled an empire. Her story, like so many African queens, has been buried by time and colonial erasure. But today, we unearth their truth. In 27 BC, Rome thought it could conquer Kush. Emperor Augustus sent his legions south, expecting an easy victory. Instead, they met Amanirenas. She didn't just fight. She won. At the Battle of Selchis, her forces crushed the Romans, capturing their garrisons and thousands of prisoners. When negotiations began, she didn't beg for peace. She demanded it. The treaty she secured removed Roman borders from the Nile, preserving Kush's independence for centuries. But Amanirenas wasn't alone in her defiance. Centuries later, another queen would rise in Angola. Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba faced a different enemy, the Portuguese slave traders. In 1622, she sat across from Portuguese envoys, who refused her a chair, expecting her to kneel. Nzinga didn't flinch. She called for a servant to kneel, then sat on their back, eye to eye with her oppressors. This was her game. She played Europe against itself, converting to Christianity to ally with the Dutch, then abandoning the faith when it suited her. For 40 years, her guerrilla tactics and alliances kept Portugal at bay, saving thousands from slavery. Then there's Asantewaa, the Ashanti queen who at 60 years old led an army against the British in 1900. When the British governor demanded to sit on the golden stool, the sacred soul of her people, she gave a speech that ignited a war. If the men wouldn't fight, she declared, the women would. And they did. Though she was captured, her stand delayed British colonization and made the golden stool a lasting symbol of resistance. Farther north, Amina of Zaria built an empire with walls. Over 100 fortifications stretched across the Hausa lands, defending her people and expanding trade. She rode into battle with her cavalry, a queen who refused to marry, ruling alone until her death in combat. These queens weren't anomalies. They were part of a tradition of female power that Europe tried to erase. Amanirenas' treaty with Rome wasn't just a victory for Kush. It was proof that Africa could never be subdued. Nzinga's battles weren't just for Angola. They were the blueprint for anti-colonial resistance. Asantewaa's war cry still echoes in Ghana's independence movement. And Amina's walls. They stand as reminders that African women have always been architects of their own destiny. Their stories aren't just history. They are a warning to any who think Africa can be conquered, and a promise to every girl who dreams of leading.